Talk about a few suspicious packages being found in a variety of places. Now, the first one was actually a bomb, and it was found in the mailbox of George Soros, the so called liberal philanthropist. We'll get to that definition in a little bit, but it was found there by an employee of the actual residence, and the employee placed it into a wooden area. I'm not sure how the device did not go off, if the employee handled it, but that's a different story. The authorities were called out and it was detonated. Now, there was some more suspicious packages and or bombs potentially sent to Bill and Hillary Clinton and also to Barack Obama. They sent it to Barack Obama's residence or ex-residence or whatever in Washington, D.C., and then they sent it to Bill and Hillary in their New York estate. Now, these devices did not get anywhere near Bill or Hillary or Barack. You're talking about a former president or two presidents, actually, Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, and also the former first lady, former secretary of state. There's no way you're going to be able to send a package just willy-nilly to these people without it getting screened thoroughly to see what's inside. All right. That's just not going to happen. Or people that are that high level, maybe to a George Soros because he's not technically in government, but to them, absolutely not. So they were never in any danger of receiving the package, being harmed by the package, or anything of the sort. I'm reading on some news websites, they're saying that it was found in their mailbox. No. You're not going to just be able to send a package to their mailbox. But for now, I digress. There was also a package sent to CNN that is suspicious. Now, I don't know if it's a bomb or what's inside, but it was a suspicious package. Now, this is all happening right now in the morning of Wednesday, October 24th, 2018. So the prevailing thought is that they're all linked and that there may be more. As soon as it started happening, like when I heard about Soros and then I heard about the Clintons, I'm like, okay, they're probably going to do more. And also there's a thought out there that this is right-wing extremists. I'm already seeing in Washington Post and stuff like that, they're characterizing George Soros as the constant target of right-wing conspiracy theorists. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. You're trying to say that a bomb was sent to CNN because they constantly get attacked by Trump and the so-called right-wingers. A bomb was sent to George Soros because of the same thing, and then also to Hillary and Bill and Barack. You're trying to characterize it as a right-wing attack, although we have no idea who's sending these things, why they're sending these things. If all the packages are actually explosives, we don't know what's going on because it's just starting to happen. But I know that this is going to be the spin that is pushed right now and all throughout the day and for the next few days to come, and on up until the midterms. The left will say this is what Donald Trump has fostered. He is fostering hate and fear, and he's targeting these people. And you have these so-called right-wing extremists that want to come out and act. And then they'll say the right will talk about the left being unruly, quote unquote, at rallies, Antifa and Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. They'll say we're trying to make these groups that are just engaging in hooliganism the equivalent to domestic terrorists. However, their memories are very short, or they're just totally being dishonest or just outright lying. Have we forgotten about Steve Scalise, who almost got killed when he was shot at the congressional baseball practice by this guy? I forget his name, Hopkinson or something. This guy had a hit list of conservatives he wanted to kill on that particular day. And he almost killed Steve Scalise. Thank God that there was some security there who, by the way, got medals of honor by Donald Trump. But without that, man, he could have been dead. If not, others could have been injured. More could have been dead. Aside from him, it was a mess. I think Rand Paul was there. And speaking to Rand Paul, let's not forget about how he was attacked by his neighbor, had ribs broken and everything else. Was that a political thing? I don't know, but I most certainly do know that Steve Scalise being shot and almost killed was because of a political thing. A leftist, a far leftist, hated conservatives that wanted to kill them. And let's not forget about Mitch McConnell and his wife, Elaine Chao, being harassed at their home in restaurants. Same thing with Ted Cruz. I think Ted Cruz had ricin sent to his house. So, I mean, I'm seeing much more extremism, much more violence from the left than I'm seeing from the right. And these are proven cases of this. It's been caught on video camera. You got confessions. You got all kind of stuff. What's going on right now? We don't know who's doing it. Who's to say that this is not a left-wing person that is trying to make this appear to be a right-wing attack to lessen the conservatives' chances of being able to succeed in the midterms, and also giving the media something to sink their teeth into so they can attack the right. All right? That's going to aid in their actual goal of getting the left in there. They're trying to get this whole blue wave back up and jumping away from a puddle, which is what it is right now. And they may go through any measure to do so. I wouldn't be surprised if the media themselves did this, or if they if they set somebody up to do it and say, okay, you do this, we'll give you this. I would not be surprised if that were the case. Either way it goes, I know what the spin is going to be. The left is going to say that the right, they're violent, they'll do whatever, and they're being led by Donald Trump, who is encouraging them, who is emboldening them. But the reality is, it's the left who have been butthurt since 2016. And not only the left, but the deep staters, the rhinos, people who don't want to have an independent thinker in the White House. They don't want him in there, whether you left, right, center, or whatever. They want their guy in there. They want a guy that they can control. If they were to have a guy that they control in the White House, would you be seeing all this chaos that's happening right now? I doubt it. Even if the guy were conservative, it doesn't matter because he'd be able to be controlled. Since they can't control this man, they got to go through really crazy and drastic measures to try and gain control back. But I don't believe it's going to happen. Hopefully nobody gets hurt as a result of this. As of right now, nobody has been hurt. No bombs have gone off. That could change. But as of right now, at about 11 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, October 24th, 2018, nothing like that is happening. But as I close, just know what the spin is going to be. Be ready for it and combat it in your own way. Don't resort to violence. So what do you think? Do you think that these bomb threats or explosive devices that are being sent to various people, your CNNs or George Soros or whatever, are they legitimate? Are they real? Is it a person that comes from the right? Is it a person that comes from the left? Who's really up to this? And it's just happened to be like the most convenient timing ever. You're talking about less than 2 weeks away from the actual midterm elections, 13 days. I mean, it's a very short period of time between then and now. You're going to have a lot more crazy stunts like this happen. I mean, this could be legitimate. It could be a guy that's on the right that says, okay, I want to hurt these people. But really what it looks like to me is a person that wants to hurt the right. Because why would you do that right now? Like, if you're on the right and you want to do a thing that's going to help you in the midterms or to help your cause, you wouldn't do something like that right now. That's going to go against what you're going to have going on. You know that you're not going to be able to actually hurt these people. And if you did hurt these people, that'd make it worse, because now you would see on the headlines, X, Y, and Z person was harmed or they were killed, and we would suspect a right-wing person did it, a conservative did it. So every other question the person would get asked is about these explosive devices. What do you think about Trump and his dangerous rhetoric? How do you feel about conservatives and all this and that? I believe that it's somebody on the left doing this to make the right look bad, but I could be wrong. We're not going to really know too much more until more information comes out. But for now, whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments.